Hi, Assalamualaikum. I beat to Sir Sam. My name is Suraya Aini, and with my other members, Aida, Anaya, and Azim, we will present on our project, which is the comparison between Malaysia Airlines and British Airways. The flow of the presentation will be the introduction by me. Next is Anaya with executive summary and recruitment and selection, continuing with Aida with payment wages and working hours, and then Azim with training, and lastly me with safety and health at work. And lastly, will be concluded by Azim. Malaysia Airlines is the flag carrier of Malaysia and a member of the One World Airline Alliance. The company headquarters are located at Kuala Lumpur International Airport. It operates primarily from KLIA or Kuala Lumpur International Airport and secondary hubs in Kota Kinabalu and Kuching to destinations throughout Asia, Oceania, and Europe. While British Airways is the flag carrier airline of the United Kingdom. It is headquartered in London, England, near its main hub at Heathrow Airport. It is the second largest UK-based carrier behind EasyJet. British Airways serves over 160 destinations, including 8 domestic and 26 throughout the United States. And this is a little bit background of our presentation today, and I'll pass the floor to Anaya.
For the executive summary, this report mainly discusses the comparison between Malaysia Airlines and the British Airways in 5 human resource management series, which are recruitment and selection, training, payment wages and working hours, benefits and rewards, safety and health at work. Next, recruitment and selection. Compared with Malaysia Airlines and British Airlines, recruitment are almost the same in age, languages, and qualification, in education and the employee store, body health, mental health. But there are more requirements in British Airlines, like have no tattoos or body piercing, no criminal record in 5 past years, and able to swim in 50 meters. For the airline selection, the Mala airline selection, they will give you email and the announcement interview if they want to discuss with you furthermore, and the HR and he manager they will to do the interview for you as to check your background and personal competency. But in here, if you have strongly communication skills and interpersonal skills, you have the bigger advantages. At the last, they will give you recommendation for the job position. Compared with the British Airlines, in application form, not only general information, also include the personal test, online psychological test. If you there are 2 results, pass or no pass. If you pass, you can go to the next step, assessment day. After assessment day, you can go to the interview. Interview same with the Malay Airline. You check your background and personal competency. In the last, they will give you recommendation or confirm job position. If you will not pass, they also will give you some feedback so that you can improve you in next time.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Aida Hannani, binti Jabit. I'll be continuing with the next part of the presentation, which is on payment wages and working hours. So for wages and allowance, I'll be discussing in terms of their cabin crews. So both Malaysian Airlines gave 1,200 per month to the cabin crews. Yeah, these are only for those that have no positions in terms of managerial and any other seniority positions, whereas the British Airways gave £1,089 per month to their cabin crews. As for hourly rate here refers to the time when the plane leaves the parking of the airport until it arrives to the next parking of the next airport, where cabin crew receive 8 ringgit per hour for Malaysian Airlines and £3.14 per hour for British Airways. So this amount will be added to their basic salary each month. Both airlines give allowances to to their crews. In terms of Malaysian Airlines give transport, dental and meals allowance, where British Airways give allowance in terms of commission, where 20% on all duty free sold on board will be added to their salary. Next up is on working hours. So working hours here refers to the laws on the working hours for cabin crews, so that they are not fatigued and they are not tired when they are working. So cabin crews shall not be working more than 55 to 60 hours per week and shall not be working 110 hours in 14 consecutive days and shall not be working more than 190 hours in any 28 consecutive days. So therefore, the HR manager need to ensure that the schedule is balanced between the cabin crews. Next, I'll be talking about benefits and rewards. For Malaysian Airlines, they give maternity leave for only 8 weeks paid leave. However, British Airways give more weeks, which is 16 weeks of paid leave to their cabin crews. And at the same time, they get additional 30 days of unpaid leave. This is a very major differences between Malaysian Airlines and British Airways in terms of maternity leave. At the same time, both airlines give paternity leave for parents. Malaysian Airlines give EPF for their employees, and while British Airways give pension scheme to their employees. In terms of insurance, both have almost similar coverage. However, Malaysian Airlines also cover prosthetic and rehab costs for employees that have any kinds of accidents. In terms of non-statutory benefits, both airlines give travel benefits to their employees. However, Malaysian Airlines also add financial assistance in terms of housing and vehicle loans. They also give employee education scheme and scholarship to employees and staff family members. At the same time, British Airways also give additional benefits in terms of dental insurance and vision insurance for all their staff, including those in ground and managerial area. At the same time, they also receive tax-free childcare scheme. In terms of rewards, both airlines give bonuses and salary increment. However, there isn't any reports available in terms of non-financial report. However, in terms of salary increment, Malaysian airline crews reported in Glassdoor and also jobstreet.com that they have difficulty in salary increment on their annual basis. That's all from me. I'll pass the floor to the next presenter. Thank you.
Next, training. Alright, I will continue the presentation about training for Malaysia Airlines first. Alright, MAB Academy, or stand for Malaysia Airlines Berhad Academy, is an approved training provided by the Human Resources Development Council, HRDC, and the Minister of Culture, Arts and Tourism, also the Minister of Human Resources, and certified by SIRIM. And then through this academy have 5 specialist school, which is School of Business Support Functions. The second one is School of Aeronautical Engineering, and the third one is School of Flight Operations. The fourth is School of Hospitality, and the fifth is a School of Management and Leadership. And for the computer-based learning, computer-based trainings, due to restriction to physical training, MAB Academy has accelerated to plan by provided the virtual training to some 1,000 pilots and 3,000 cabin crew members. And some of the modules are such as dangerous goods awareness, recurrent safety and emergency procedure training program, ground school type tech courses, as well as aircraft weight and balance training program. Thank you. For the British Airlines, there is 2 types of training, which is the general training and the passengers with reduced mobility, or stand as PRM, staff training programs. For the general trainings, British Airlines delivers in excess of 200,000 training days per annum worldwide, and the majority expenditure is on mandatory and job essential training only. And for the one program that Owning Our Future program has been attended by more than 53% of our employees or British Airlines employees. And for the passenger with reduced mobility PRM staff training programs, British Airways developed disability confidence for both employees and customers. And this training, the diversity team and product management team work together to progress disabled customer issue as they cannot lift their bag or anything else.
Moving on to the health and safety of the workers. All kind of airlines will have their own safety guidelines for their workers and passengers. As for Malaysia Airlines, the way they keep the workers is by training, and the training is likely to avoid cabin crew getting injured or to ensure the employers alert of any danger that coming through. Other than that is providing a conducive and safe place for the workers, and a wellness program where they conducted annually to encourage that the workers is conscious about the health of themselves. While in British Airways, they introduced a program called Behavioral Risk Improvement Program or RAMP-SAFE. The aim of the program is to reduce lost times, injuries, aircraft damage, and vehicle damage, other than to enhance risk awareness on the ramp areas to the workers. Other than that, a specific manual handling training provided in the program to help the workers understand more about the instruction and the program of RAMP-SAFE. British Airways also reduced the maximum weight permitted for check-in baggage and provide a compensation from company-sponsored rehabilitation program in case there's injury during working among the workers. And that is how the airlines are taking care of their workers' health and safety by providing training and benefits in case anything happens. And as for the conclusion, I'll pass the floor to Azim.
In conclusion, we can see both airlines have different ways in managing their employees. There have been some similarities and differences between the two airlines in terms of their human resources management. That's all from us. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.